people? How are we? 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 Now, the diaspora series continue. You know, this series is ongoing, and there are a lot of things that piece up together. Piece up together. Some of the things you don't know. So I only bring them out at the right time. I only bring them out as the story goes, but it sometimes means I have to go back in time. Your story is too long. We are hooked. In 1998, you know, let me say it this way. You can be at a time in your life and so much is going on, so much is happening, you're in the first lane. If you are about my age and you were at some point in your life beginning to see the world, me, I would say I saw the world very early enough. By 20, things were really happening for me. Things probably somebody would be doing later on. Me, I was seeing them early on in life. In 1998, Paramount Investments is rolling, and building an empire. And at that time, my mom was sick, 1998. And by April time, I was hands full and caught in between now. My mom was palliative. She was terminal. You know the story of my mom. So by April, she passes away. April the 10th, 1998. At that time, we are staying at Mawanda Road. That was her dream house, and she wanted to see the end of her life in that house, and that was her wish. If I've always talked about that house at Mawanda Road, and there's never been any house similar to that one. Maybe they are building now the high rises I see, but that house, beautiful house. I loved that house so much. Now at that time, the house had been sold. There was a bad loan on the bank, or from the bank. At the time, my mom was running her businesses in Kampala. She had taken out a loan, a very huge loan, secured on the house. And you know, once you get sick, you know how things go. Things just go haywire. So they were pulling the loan. They're recalling the loan. So the bank wanted to sell the house before she died. I had negotiated a very good deal with the Greenland Bank. Sulaiman Chugund was a family friend of ours. And he was very, very concerned that my mom was very poorly, she was very ill, and she made the she makes the decision that let me stay in the house until I pass away. And the terms were very good, so the bank paid off its loan, and then we kind of settled the whole thing. So we had to leave Tuva Kumanda Road. Then I had started building a house in Impererwe, Mugaru zone. Kati some of the money that had been left over, we would start phase 1 of the house. Ayagala nnyo tubeere wamu ffenna. Are we together? That's 1998. So you can imagine so many things are happening together with my own business. I set up a saloon, Starly's Touch, hair barbers and women's salon. I set up a grocery, the first supermarket in Kampala. Supermarket. Kati mwomuzira babulabi kati temumanyi nti no byaliko ba pioneer babiriko 1998 people were used to these retail shops. Ere Perere, if you reach in Perere opposite the big building, Muyingo, the Muyingo building, which has been there for many years, all the opposite that side. Mwami Senoga yali na landlord wange. Akati, things were going well because I left the running of my side of that business to my sisters and brother. While I concentrated on finishing the house, while I concentrated on what? My personal businesses. Salingawo, I wasn't around people. Hakati, mbozi mpamvu nyeno. It goes way back many years. Hakati, I'm bringing you forward. I became larger than everybody in Perere. Umugago muto. The whole of them Perere. Hakati, now I'm going to tell you this story. Opposite waliwo muchala mukwano gwange katumwite Annette. In a grocery, she had a wholesale shop selling soda, selling wine, selling this and that. And then she had a sister working in the shop as well, a younger sister. Kakati, that younger sister had a friend. I would learn that later on because I used to go to that shop. I used to go to her shop. She's a very good friend of mine. I used to go to the shop. So I used to see so many things. I used to see so many things she was doing, blah, 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 blah. We compare business with... So one day, Annette's sister, her friend who was studying at Nkozi, TTC. By then it was called Nkozi TTC, teacher training, had come to visit her. And kanyumye mu Luganda wano bwakati kiri bwekiti. Kakati olunaku olwo ndujjukira lunywa lwayi lwa Sunday. Tuli mu saloon, nali mu saloon to cleaning a saloon. We used to do the full spruce up. Remove all the chairs, remove everything, and clean up. So we had finished. I had people working for me. And I was with my brother, my younger brother. So she comes over. I remember even how she was dressed. I want to have a haircut. I asked her, what are you doing here today? This man. Sunday, you coming?
I need to come because I come back from holiday yesterday.
Okay, man. Yeah, I see you.
I need to just cardio, man.
Very surprised to see you Sunday.
Same.
All right then. Okay. Kakati, mboze no ilajibu abulungi nnyo tujitandise. Well, it's a very long story. It's a very long story. This is going to be a cocktail of events that would play out in my life, right in the center. Omanye okuyingira ekintu nga tomanyi kyoyingidde. Mumanyi drama. Kakati olwo nali mu bakazi bayitirivu nnyo nalina ba girlfriends gwe mwe temulabye ku muntu ayagala baka not even nti ayagala naye nga buli omu akuliko. You are like a sponge, a frenzy, a frenzy. Nina scent, nina buli kimu. Kakati wala yenna bw'anaalaba nti probably I can penetrate this person's life and probably be the one. Biwanvu. Naye emboozi bwetu bwegenda okutandika. Kasooke mbawe preamble bwetu 1998. It was around July. It was around July, I remember, because she was going back to school in September. And I remember I went with her to see. Ate wentuuka enkozi. Let me tell you, that is 1998. I had to go 99, 2000 is J. Mulese Yonko. I'll give you the story. Pretty good. That is the story coming. It is a story of love lost and betrayal. That is it. Remember story temugimanyi fe twagalako ebifo ne tuba nti kito. Anyway, atukomaawo, and it's a happy Sunday, people. Mbagala nnyo. And same old, tewayi wachipya. Nze emboozi yange nyumya mboozi yange. So sinyumya ku bantu nti mba njogerako bintu bindi. This is my life story. With everything about it. The good, the bad, the ugly. Shiraba. So the Diaspora series tuchali ku 2011 2012 ngenda kumawe Kampala mu chapter 25 nabagambye nti nkomawo e Uganda because the mother of my firstborn child had passed away. Tebiyali byangu mudde mulabe muwulirize whatever I say in chapter 25. Yep.